It is release day again, and this week we have an awesome new feature for you, arrows. So we have this new arrow button up here, and if you look at this simple floor plan that we created, right now we have an actor moving through a space and a camera moving with them. There's nothing really on here to say, okay, well, this is where the actor is going, this is where the camera is going to go, and so the more they need to move through a space, the more difficult it's going to end up being to actually display that. So what we've done is we've made these arrows to help. So we're going to add a new arrow here, and as you can see, this arrow has just two end control points. I'm going to turn on snap, and I want to say, well, this actor is going to move from there to there. So now we have an arrow that moves with them. If I move this actor, if I select them and move the actor, the arrow moves with it. You see that? And the other great thing about arrows is that they don't have to be a straight line. So I'm going to add a control point in the middle, and I'm actually going to give it a little bit of a curve because I want this actor to curve around here. Now, a cool thing that we've done is when you select something that has an arrow attached to it, there's automatically going to be a duplicate button that will duplicate another one with another arrow. So I was going to have them move over here. Let's just get rid of that one. And they're going to move over to here, and then let's add a little more of a curve here so we can see that they're going to go around that way. And you know what? I'm going to have them do multiple curves because this whole thing is going to be kind of a winding path. So I'll add another one here. We'll go back here, come this way. We'll make this one a curve as well. And then for this one, they're going to come here to the back door. Maybe look back at the camera there just for fun. And then they'll go out the back door this way. So now we have this whole path laid out, and we can really express what it is this actor is going to do. Now, let's do the same thing for the camera. And here's where it's going to get extra fun, is let's add an arrow. We'll go ahead and hook it up to these two cameras, and we'll make it curve a little bit. And just to differentiate it some more, I'm going to make it a different pattern. So we have these dashed patterns here that you can add, and some dots. I'm going to make this dashed pattern, and because the camera is that red color, I'm going to go ahead and make it red. So now we have this camera path here, and we can continue this camera path here, and it's going to use those other arrow settings that we already had. So now we know that the camera's going to go here. We can interpolate that it's going to do this, and then it's going to go ahead and follow them out the back door. So you know what, to make this a little clearer, let's have them go farther. And then the camera's going to follow them too. So now we have both of these working together. And that is a much easier way to figure out what is supposed to happen in this shot than if you just had the camera positions laid out. Can't wait to see what all of you do with this, and enjoy.